Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first episode of the S.I.C podcast, episode 0. I'm your host, Ishmael.
I'm the technician, Sinisa.
No, Sinisa the prophet.
Okay.
And with Chris, the scholar.
Bro, I don't want to use my name. I hate my name. So
But
unnatural.
CYN. You good?
Sin. I would just be like
That's
Sin.
still weird.
Sin Santana? Are we like...
Which
We're going to keep going,
Alright,
right?
hey,
Keep going.
All right, go ahead.
So, episode 0. Here with my nearest and dearest friends. And, I want to start off this podcast with, like, calling out other podcasters. So, fuck Joe Rogan. Fuck Joe Budden. Fuck all the Joes, to be honest. And now, yeah.
Dang, man, I kind of like Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
I never
I like Joe Budden, too.
Never listened to this podcast, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Political beef. Not real beef. All love. Shout out to Joe Rogan and Joe Budden.
Joe Rogan. Did you Fear Factor? Yeah, Joe Rogan's on Fear Factor.
Okay.
That guy. What a guy.
Alright, so what's our first topic?
First of all, this one let y'all know, because episode 0 is going to be a little rough, so,
It's
know.
gonna be real rough.
So deal with it, all right?
Yeah, don't expect anything, worth their fuck. Alright,
Turn off here.
Alright, but before we get into the topic, for the future of the podcast, we plan to have guests, just people that we hang out with. I'm trying to get people that we don't hang out with too, like, cause I don't want it to be like super. I want chaos, right? There needs to be chaos. We need to have people that we don't really interact with, just to make the podcast interesting.
Yeah, so if you know somebody that we don't know, hit us up.
Yeah,
man.
if you need clout,
Email's right here.
yeah,
So, yeah.
that means when he does that,
Yeah,
that means
guy.
he's gonna drop it in the video, like in post.
Yeah, he's going to edit it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, for the email, life advice, we love life advice.
We got
Life
the best.
advice?
But also, like, disclaimer there, though, we're like 18, 19. It probably gonna end up well for you, but hey, it's a nice try, you know?
Hey, what? Let's help. Let's. What
Help
is it?
me help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, help. Yeah.
All right. So, first topic. What is it?
What is love?
All right.
Go ahead.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
All right. So first topic, what? College life or?
Yeah, let's go college life.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
So
I can't speak on
we
this.
recently just graduated high school. A couple months.
I guess.
It's been a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of us in college. Some of us are doing our own thing, like outside of school. And who wants to go first?
I'll talk about
no,
mine
no,
a little bit.
I'll go first.
Okay,
Alright.
okay, yeah.
So after high school, I decided to become a stripper because like I
Saying
didn't
that
have
live
any
on
other.
air?
Huh?
I think should be saying that live into the mic.
Yeah,
Post.
I decided to be a stripper, right? Because it was
Alright.
like the best thing I was good at. Like I was always excellent in gymnastics. You can agree with me on that.
I know. I
But-
can't agree.
I don't know nothing about this.
Yeah,
so,
never-
I ain't never
never
heard about
news
this.
about
Alright,
it.
I was
You
just
don't
lying,
give
by
me
the
like
way.
that.
So never mind, Chris. You going ahead, I guess, because I got nothing.
All right, so college life for me. I go to. Should we say? Can I say the name?
Wait.
Or should
I don't want to give like.
they find
Bro,
me.
they're gonna show up at your
Yeah,
door.
man. I don't want to give people too much information.
So I go,
Actually,
Actually,
I was
no,
gonna say,
you can't. Yeah, you can't, because there's this other YouTube that he mentioned his university. Nothing
I mean, yeah,
happened to
you
him.
can, and like it'd be cool, but
Bro,
like,
just do it.
I'm not going to at the time. I'll probably just slip up
Yeah.
sometime later. Anyway,
That's your job in post.
but so my experience, I ain't gonna lie, keep it real. One of my classes is a class that's necessary. It's English. I needed to take that class, and I need to get a C to like pass. I got a D. Wasn't the greatest thing. I blame the teacher. If I had any other teacher, would have been fine. Everything else was a B though. So I mean, I ain't that stupid. I'm still a scholar. Don't blame me. I blame the teacher. That's what scholars do. But overall, college is different from high school. My senior year basically was nothing. I mean, I had like 3 classes a day. Then I left. I went to went to PG community college for a while, and that was cool. So I just drove up there. Community college is different from regular college, but still education. So I'd say it worked both ways. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, college is about you and like the teacher, really. Because if you have like, in I guess the subject somewhat, but like if you have a subject you care about, like a bad teacher, I mean, it's like it's not probably it's gonna make you deter not wanting to do good in that subject. But if it's like a subject you don't care about and you have a bad teacher, it probably ain't gonna work out because the teacher is bad and no one cares for the teacher, or you don't care for the teacher. Teacher do mess you up, but as over Christmas break, my aunt said to me, like, they just there for a little bit. You gotta keep moving. You know what I'm saying? They only like one small little chapter of your life. Keep pushing and you'll be fine. But college is something different because you're on your own. You're away from parents most of the time. Unless you're going to community college, so you're going back and forth. But because you're on your own, you're doing your own thing, so you gotta force yourself, to You gotta force yourself to actually do the work. So I forced myself to do the work. I was doing my stuff. It just like the essays weren't looking too good. I ain't gonna lie, Douglas ain't prepare us for the essays they do in college.
I mean, sometimes.
Not really.
I'm
Because I'm not doing 5-paragraph essays. We're doing long, couple page essays.
We have Miss Martin though.
You had
yeah.
We have Miss Martin. Like you guys had like parties.
Yeah, Miss Racket.
Oh,
Guilford
shit.
didn't prepare us at all.
He kind of dipped.
Yeah,
Shout out to Guilford though.
if you listening, bro, you'll go.
Yeah, you're a real one.
Mr. Racket did see a class right now. So.
All right, college life. I kind of disagree though. I feel like college life. Well, at least beginning freshman year, it's not really that different from high school. Like it's like a step higher, right? So you need more responsibility. You definitely need more time management because you can't just spend like an hour trying to like rush through everything, and like you might have a quiz, like the very next day. Cause like teachers, I mean, all right, in high school, they like I think we all agree that they all kind of like hold your hand a little bit.
Yeah.
A lot actually. But
depending on the teacher, I'm like
yeah, depending on the teacher.
Miss Jeffers did not care.
I feel like in high school they just want like they're just doing it for the paycheck. There
yeah.
was some teachers that generally like care about like your education.
Like McCarty probably.
Yeah, McCarty actually wants you to learn something. A lot of them want you to learn something, but you know,
like all right, for example, like we like Guilford, but Guilford was
yeah, he's a cool dude, but like
he didn't care.
He was looking for a teacher, not a cool dude.
Yeah, he didn't care, bro.
All right, but college life, yeah, beginning, people like they always want you to be you gotta be involved around campus. You gotta make connections, so people, so you have like a platform for like when you're starting out your career. I did not listen. I don't know. I kind of like keep to myself. I'm not in anything, honestly. I kind of like, cause like I'm starting off college. I'm trying to like do my own thing. I'm trying to like figure out everything before like I start something that I'm not really sure about in the first place. But yeah, college life is pretty cool.
I mean, for me, like I said, I joined 2 things. Like I technically joined 3 things. It was Anime Club, BSU or Black Student Union, and I joined. I think it was Caribbean Student Association. I've stopped going to those. After like a couple weeks in, I just stopped going because either like I just didn't feel like I had the time and I was just tired. Didn't feel like doing anything else, or like I had work to do, so like I just wasn't gonna be able to make it. And then after a while, just like once I stopped, I just like no reason to go back. I mean, I could go back at any point. I'm just not. That's how it works because like my class schedule around it, like I literally could just walk in like our what is it? I forgot what it's called. The main building. People they go to my school and everything. But the main building or whatever, I just go in there, go upstairs, and boom, we're good. But it's just like at a certain point in college, you figure out that if you don't have a bunch of friends, or like you might have some people that you know. Like one of my friends, I go like to Panda Express every week with, cause like it's a long way away. But I go with him every week to just like go get Panda Express, and that's about it. Cause I mean, I just chill with him. I'm cool with my roommate or whatever. Not the biggest fan, but the guy's pretty cool. So I mean, I ain't got really no like beef with him or anything like that. Wink, wink. But
want to shout him out?
Nah, he's not getting a shout out.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen. But but I mean, just like college is still different. Like don't like. When I first got to college, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to go to a bunch of parties and all that. Parties cost some parties cost money. And it might cost money for you to Uber there. And then, some cool parties have shuttles. All right, those are the best. The bus parties have like $5 shuttles there and back, so everything cool. But if they want to go to parties, somebody got to pay money. All right, but then like there's other parties that are just free. I never found any of those. I thought I found one time, but I got played. They were like they were like free till 11. They weren't letting people in till like 11 o'clock. so they got you there, and then the line was so long, nobody really got in. So I just did. I always did like $50 getting there and back.
50?
Yeah, and I ain't getting in. I was so angry. I was really angry that day. But that's why that day right there told me ain't no reason to go to party. I like go to one party a semester and that's it.
Well, that kind of goes back to my point though, because it might just be me because I'm not in any like activities like on campus. But like as a freshman, like you definitely have a lot of free time. Well, at least I do. So like time management is like very important. You gotta make sure like you're not wasting cause like I remember Dejan. Mm-hmm. It was in College Summit, And then he was like, once you get to college, when you have free time, you're gonna feel like you shouldn't have free time.
Yeah.
Like you always gotta be doing something. And I definitely know what he's talking about now.
100%.
Yeah. What else?
Damn, that sounds stressful. Why are y'all going to college?
Nah.
Oh, it's very man.
I
See,
would've just
usually
quit,
school
dropped
for
out,
me is like
become a
a
stripper.
See, school for me is like a boxing match, right? It's like Rocky. Usually he gets hit, but he usually like end of the match just like start punching back and he'd be fine. College been knocking me out a couple times. Like it just been hitting me. Like one time I knew I did horrible essay. This was a really bad essay. I knew it was a bad essay, but I just wanted to get it done. So I turned in. Once it was turned in, like a weight was off my shoulders because I just wanted to get it done. Like, I wasn't gonna get a 0 because that would have been even worse. But I was like, I need to get it done because I knew I needed the grade. But like I just knew it just wasn't a good essay, and there's just nothing I could do about it.
Damn.
And me, I procrastinate a little much. So like talking because we have a writing center or whatever. I don't use the writing center because like I don't get the essay done till like the day before. They can't help me with that. All right, there's nothing they can do. So I mean, cause like I like giving myself enough days how many pages the essay. So the essay is 6 pages. I take 6 days to write the essay, a page a day about, and then I get it done. But like it's just a lot, and like sometimes it gets overwhelming. Sometimes.
Do you feel like your freshman teachers or professors do like hold your hand?
Not really. All right, put it like this. If I like the teacher, I don't feel like they hold my hand. So, like I think only one of my freshman teachers knew my name. No, like two of them did, but like really one. That's because like he had like a little like for one of our big papers we had to write. He wanted us to meet with him 1-on-1 so he knew who we are. He was a cool dude. At first I didn't know about him. That was a really cool guy. Like I think he's pretty cool. But like they don't hold my hand really. They just like, hey man, like for them to hold your hand, you have to go to them.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I feel like some of my teachers, well, I can only speak for myself, but a lot of my teachers, they would go out of their way to like please the class in a way. Like my math professor would allow us to use our notes on the quizzes, on most of the quizzes.
I hated my math professor. So.
I mean, I get it, cause like I don't know, in high school they always said, oh, once you get to college, they're not gonna hold your hand. Well, they said the same thing in middle school. Once you go to high school, they're not gonna hold your hand.
I remember that they drilled that into us. They like, nah, it ain't gonna be easy. Nah,
that's why I don't find the transition like that hard, because like they're still kind of holding your hand. I mean, I don't need it, but like I'm kind of like independent when it comes to like schoolwork and like getting my stuff done.
But let's go over this little thing. I ain't think about it just now. So I go to PWI. I go to HBCU. I personally like people be arguing all over the internet. Oh, one is better, the other is better. Especially when it comes to like the black students, they be like, "Oh, you a sellout if you went to a PWI or something like." They be like, "Man, you just going for education." Cause he acting like, "Oh, if put it like this, if I want to go to HBCU or I have a PWI, right? If the HBCU don't offer me a little to no like scholarship money, but the PWI owes me like a full ride or something like that. Wait, you expect me like, oh, cause I'm black, probably should go to HBCU? No, I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna go to wherever you feel comfortable.
Wherever you feel comfortable, and like whatever gives like the best opportunities to like actually get what you're trying to go to school for done.
Amen.
Like for example, I know a friend that wants to be a doctor, right? So like he for some reason he's not trying to go to like med school. Like he should go to like a good med school in the area, and because y'all know we're Maryland based, John Hopkins, something like that.
Exactly.
Or like even George Washington in DC. But those like medical schools, like hospitals around and stuff like that. But he was just like, he wanted to come to my school. I'm like, just go, there's a school right down the street that does medical stuff. Like, you should go there because it's just like, it gets you, it'll help you be better. Like, another thing is like, because my dad said to me, he was thinking I would go to a different school that's like right down the street from the school I go to now. He was like, "Oh, I'm surprised you ain't want to go there because your friend's there. You don't go to college because your friend's there."
Yeah, that's a bad mistake.
That could be a waste of money.
And you shouldn't go to college because your parents want you to either.
Yeah, if you go to college and you want to go, because it's not easy. Like it's not easy at all. You'll be guessing, like you'll be thinking, oh man, I know this for me sometimes, and you have to know you want to go.
To college isn't for everyone. Like you can make it without going to college, but you need to have a plan too.
Like our friend here, Sinisa, tell them about your plan, Sinisa.
So I wanted to become a stripper.
We're not gonna keep doing this, right?
Honestly, I'm not going to college because I don't see no reason in me going to college. Like I've realized from high school, all my 4 years, like I'm just not an excellent student. Like I'm not the best student somebody could have. Like I don't pay attention, I slack off, I procrastinate, all that, and it's very difficult for me to retain information. So college wasn't gonna be it for me because I have to pay to fuck up. So I'm not gonna be doing that shit.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's a bar.
But my plan was just to try break into the YouTube scene. You know, hope I'm not too late. And anyway, I know how, either through music, gaming. That's about it. Or doing this podcast with you guys.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Okay, man. This is the biggest podcast that's ever been existed.
So yeah.
What's up?
Fuck college. And anyone who goes to it, besides you two.
More of the story.
Yeah.
Fuck college. All right. Any other topics?
We can move on to like life after high school, working, Bird Box, how Christmas was, high school dread.
Well, you can go to working.
Working.
Yeah, working.
Carpentry, you break your back. Yeah.
Break your back.
I
Yeah. So what
hey,
is it like working? doing
Carpentry, I mean, framing up houses, but it's crazy, like, learning how a house is built. Like, I could describe how this house is built right now. Like, that, it's crazy. But, honestly, it's like a practical job. Like, you can actually use those skills for your own benefit as well. I can build myself a house, like, deadass. Like,
You can build me a house?
Huh? Yeah, but it's
For
gonna
free?
be expensive.
Oh,
Boy, materials are like,
Not for free?
no, not for free, man. Like $50,000. Yeah, $50,000 for
Hey, I
materials.
think $50 wouldn't be
Like-
bad for a down payment for one-time payment for a house.
One-time payment, yeah. I mean,
That wouldn't be
for,
bad.
I mean, we have to go into detail the house and shape and stuff. Yeah, I mean, bruh, I mean, like right now I'm working on this new edition, or no, I finished this new edition. Got paid like, I think like 27,000 for it.
Huh?
Yeah, new
Did you get all
edition.
27,000 of it?
Hey, bruh, I work with my dad. You get me.
So did y'all
he gets it and
split it?
split it? Yeah.
Just
So yeah, that's pretty
Hey,
good.
god
So, yeah.
damn.
But you gotta realize, I don't get paid all that one time. It's spread throughout the
I
process
mean, I
of
would
working.
hope not.
Yeah,
That's,
and like the process
that's
took
a
like
lot of money.
Yeah. The process took like 7 weeks. So yeah, and my dad wants to do something like start a business, flipping houses and shit. Right.
So like, don't you like repair them and then like?
Yeah,
sell 'em
repair
back?
them and sell them. Yeah, right.
dope.
You would have to only do like 3 houses. You're set for the year, like dead ass. That's how good that business is. We might start like doing that. So yeah, fuck college. All right. So, yeah, go ahead.
Wait, what was
Stay
that?
in school, by the way. But yeah. Wait.
What's on the docket?
Imagine the kid listening to this.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I'm not responsible for your like, you know.
Yeah, you shouldn't be
Fingers.
watching this anyway.
Yeah,
Wrong
going
with
back
you?
to playing Fortnite or whatever. But
Fortnite. Oh, let's talk about Fortnite real quick. Is it dead? Do you?
I don't think
Do
it's
you?
dead.
Do you even stay playing?
I don't. I
Okay,
hate
you used
Fortnite,
to
bruh.
stream that
I
all the
used
time.
to love Fortnite so much. Yeah, you're right. I used to stream, make videos of it, but I don't have this passion for it anymore. I don't know.
I was never like a fan.
It was like I played it every once in a while, but it wasn't like I would say at one point I was really into it. At first, when my friend first told me about it, I was like, "What the fuck is this game? Fuck this game." And I deleted it straight off my Xbox. And then I come back into it and I play it. Like, all right, it's cool with friends. Now it's just like I don't know if it's because it's become so popular. It's just like I'm tired of it.
I think that's
Yeah.
why. I think that's why I don't like it. It's like the fan base, and like it's just a huge ad now.
Because it's just
like-
like burnt. It's just like burnt out from it. It's just like seeing it so
yeah.
much.
I think that's it.
I guess it was gonna happen. You know, no game is ever gonna be good forever. So yeah. How Christmas was, or
Christmas.
what y'all get?
Whoever the bunch of brokies that are listening. If you don't have AirPods, you just a broke boy
Okay.
or a
apparently
girl
I'm
Oh, so
broke.
you
or a
got
girl,
the-
not sexist.
Yeah. Don't even bother commenting because I can't. You know, I can't read.
Yeah, he got
comments, yeah.
AirPods too. You know.
Yeah, they're underneath the
Come on,
headphones right
brokies.
now.
You brokey,
so, yeah.
right?
You know
Broke
what?
bitch.
Hold on, you got what's that? What you pulling out there?
Huh?
Is he pulling out the
I'm about
tool?
to shoot you. Nah, but it's not that I don't celebrate Christmas. It's just like Christmas.
Aren't you
a lot
God?
of- Huh?
Aren't you God?
Yeah. So why would I celebrate it?
Okay.
Just in case y'all know.
Yeah, that is.
I'm God. But like,
Hey,
all right.
I'm a Christian. I don't believe that. Do not come hating on me. What?
I'm technically Catholic, but I don't really act
I'm
like
Catholic.
it.
Yeah,
Oh, you
100%. And he's
That's tough.
kind of an oxymoron.
what?
But anyway. Well, holidays, especially Christmas, I feel like it lost the magic. So like I don't really like celebrate magic. Oh shit. I don't celebrate holidays like I used to.
Well, I put like Christmas didn't feel like Christmas this year to me. It's leading up to it. Maybe because I had this pressure of like passing my driving test.
And global warming. No snow.
Yeah.
Like it's just not Christmas anymore. I don't. For
I
real.
just
bro.
don't, it just don't
without the
feel like
snow-
because I barely. I'm like my list has gone down. From when I was a kid, it used to be like really. Like,
I don't know. Like
it's really compact now. Like
I feel like it's just like
us.
us growing up though. Like, we're just growing
Yeah.
out of it.
Like I need to start buying presents for my parents, but I ain't got no money for it.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I did
I'm
this
just
year.
broke.
Yeah. They started asking me where's my gift. I'm like, oh. Alright.
Yeah, so like, but I will say this one more thing just to go a little bit back into college or whatever. Like for the summer, I need an internship for like the summer or something because coming out freshman year, you can't just go in with nothing at all. You need something. And like my friend last year, he's a sophomore now. He got an internship. Like you just have to go to like job fairs and stuff. Like not even like just go to one, just try to get something. Like you just gotta move hard on that. But about back to the regular topic, Christmas and stuff like that. Like it just like this year, I don't know what it was. Like I thought because usually Christmas time, I'm happy, I'm more jolly. I'm just like it's like Christmas time, you know what I'm saying? But just having the pressure of like having to pass my driving test after like it didn't go too well the first time. And then the second time it didn't go too well, and that was in between the Christmas time. And then I just passed it today, so congratulations to me, guys. You know what I'm saying? But
Insert clap.
Yeah, gotta.
I don't know why I did that.
Edit.
I'm editing it.
But just like being able to get it done, like I was just it was just like getting that weight off my shoulder. I was like so happy. But like Christmas passed now, but like when like stuff is on your mind or something like that, Christmas just don't feel like Christmas, and it was just weird. I don't know what. Like I thought I was in Christmas mood. I'm still happier than usual because Christmas just makes you happy for some reason. For at least to me.
Hey man,
that's what it does. And like a New Year's about to come through. 2019. I mean, hey, maybe some. That was New Year, New Me stuff though. I don't rock with that
every year.
I don't rock with that. And then I'm like, oh, you gonna cut off these people? You ain't cut off nobody.
Yeah,
I'm not you, sir.
You're going back to the same dude.
I always say, and I'll say it every year. New Year, same me, different way of going about it. I mean, it's gonna be the same exact thing.
Of shit to accomplish by 2018. Like half of these shits I ain't do.
Oh yeah,
that's
so
crazy.
you said I was supposed to have a full bit, but I saved mine, and you're supposed to be working out like buff.
Hey,
what happened to that, Sinisa?
Bro, I've been working out, but I just haven't been getting buff.
Come
That's
on,
the thing.
Sinisa. It's crazy.
I don't want to put up like the Christmas tree anymore.
You don't put it up?
Nah.
Well, my basement flooded, so mine's
Shit.
fucked up. Yeah, mine's got
Flooded?
Yeah, flooded.
Damn.
We ain't put on a sump pump. Got unplugged somehow.
No, cause like, all right, my parents they only like did Christmas because they only did it for the kids. Yeah. They did it for like me and my siblings. But like I don't really, I don't put up the Christmas tree. Like, I don't care.
We put up a small Christmas tree this year. Like it wasn't nothing big.
I don't commit to it anymore.
Yeah, cause like I used to have like train tracks and everything and all that. Nah, we put up a small Christmas tree, like a counter.
A couple Legos.
Like it's just Christmas just don't feel the same.
Yeah, Christmas.
My brother doesn't believe in Santa. Like he knows straight up.
Like
Santa,
when he found out?
Huh?
When he found out?
Like he just always knew. Like he just never believed it.
Oh damn.
He was like, Santa's not real. All right, but I mean, it saves a lot of money. So
I mean, it's like Santa. It says Santa is like sometimes necessary, sometimes isn't. Cause some parents feel like if you're a father and you buy stuff, like, oh, Santa got me this. Did Santa really get you that? You know?
Are you gonna like?
I'm not gonna immediately tell them, oh yeah, I got your friend. Like at a certain age, either they ain't gonna find out or be like, it's just like I'm just gonna tell them, you know.
Are you gonna raise your kids though? Like
yeah, they
believing in Santa and all that.
They can
Tooth Fairy.
They can believe Santa. See, the Tooth Fairy thing might. Cause I don't know if I'm gonna have money on them.
Give him a quarter.
Yeah, give him like $1.
Y'all have tooth fairies like growing? You believe in tooth fairies?
I caught my parents like slipping $1 under my pillow.
I'm a sleep heavy because I never money just appeared.
Bro, like for me, like that never happened because I'm Hispanic probably, but like they never put I never put my tooth under a pillow. That shit was weird.
I put mine in like a bag.
Yeah, like
I threw my tooth on the roof, right? Like go outside and throw it on the roof, like dead ass. That's what you do,
cool
and that's it. No, that's it. You just throw it on the roof.
I
don't know why.
What's the lore behind it?
I don't know. I need to ask my dad or something.
It brings good luck.
I'm gonna edit it in what it means after I ask my father why I did that. But like,
they just like.
Did
they tell you to throw it on the roof?
Yes, they tell. It be like, all right, let's go outside, and then.
Wait, so like, do you live in that same house?
Yeah.
All right,
was it trapped in the gutter?
Yeah, like the day you move, someone's gonna move in there. Like, why is there teeth?
Bro, hopefully they're Hispanic and they'll understand. If they're white people,
this kid had fun.
No, bro, he'll be Hispanic. He'll be like, ya se sabe que yo hice. Que él hice. Fuck, my Spanish is.
All the Hispanic people, whatever you said.
Hey, but don't roast me in the comments. I know.
Hey, go ahead. Put the definition of what you just said on.
Yeah. I'll edit it in.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna like. If they believe in Santa and all that, fine. I'm not gonna tell them that Santa isn't real.
I would spoil the shit out of my.
I don't know. I mean, if they believe, they believe.
I mean, it's just like, to me, Santa's like, again, it's like somewhat necessary. Like, my ego wouldn't be like, oh, I bought you this, Santa ain't buy you that. What you talking about? Like, my ego ain't that small to where you need to know I did this for you. Like, all right, cool, Santa bought you that. You know what I'm saying? So like you get like one extra present from Santa or something like that. But after a while, I think I found out when I saw like I stayed up long enough to hear my mom or my dad like go put the presents under the tree.
You just started
and
staying up late.
I'm just like, oh well, that ended that one for me. It was like, that was a wrap. You know, so like Santa never really brought me anything anymore, and it just always said from mom, from dad, something like that. But I mean, I was cool. Like once you find out, it's not like it's a heartbreaking. Like when you find out something, it's not like it's a heartbreaking thing.
Okay.
Because like even then, like some of your presents came from your mom or your dad. Like they write on their name, say it's from them. So I mean, it's just like, oh cool. So I guess it was just from them the whole time. So it kind of like maybe makes you think better of your parents or whatever. Because like my dad said, like he never did Black Friday before. One Black Friday, he went out when the week came out. He said he went through like a bunch of shoppers now that, and he went in the hood one time just to get the weed because it was like he knew nobody would go down there. So he was like, let me go up in there. He got the weed for me. That's something cool like your parents would do for you, you know. But like Santa's just a guy. He's just like a myth that just been passed down. Just like you want.
I don't know. I think it's just like the magic of the holiday.
And plus, like government, just like they
all
gotta
these
make their
ads.
bank. Yeah, they
come on.
gotta make their bank. Like Halloween, they just want you to buy a bunch of candy. Probably after you done healthcare.
Yeah, that's wild too. Like, you have doctors and dentists. Dentist head, they give you candy. Like, all right, I'm gonna see you on Monday in the office. All right.
Make sure that cavity gets a little bigger, buddy.
I never had a cavity.
Me neither.
I can't even speak right.
I think I am gonna get one. I think my wisdom teeth are going in. That might be a problem. Cause I can feel them already hurting.
A warning: put the ice pack on immediately, bro. That ass. But like, I got.
I was supposed to schedule this break. I'm like, all right, I got stuff to do. I'm not trying to like.
Hey, I thought you got them out.
No.
You didn't get them out?
Nah.
You said that like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I've been saying that for a while now.
Can't you just
I keep pushing it back.
You should get it. We got this long break. You should get it now.
Oh, I was gonna do a summer.
Can't you just like snap your fingers and then poof, they're gone?
Yeah, but like that's too much work.
Going rather
Too
than
much work.
having a pair of pliers
Too
shove
much
down your
work.
teeth and
Let's talk about Bird Box. All right.
damn.
So
Are we talking about Bird Box like for real?
all right. What do we got anything else to talk before Bird? I'd like to keep.
Wait, what are we on right now?
Check your.
We're talking about
All
holidays.
right,
check the docket.
Dread Kid. That's what else I got.
Oh, all right. So there was a story about I don't know. This is a teen dude. He was a teenager wrestler.
Yeah, he was wrestling,
and he was forced to cut like his dreads off.
Now I didn't look into it to see if it was like a rule or something.
I didn't read the article either.
Damn, we probably should have done that.
Yeah, too bad, so sad. But I'm gonna say I'm gonna probably guess it was some type of rule, right?
Mm-hmm.
But even if there was, like, how does that relate to like wrestling though?
Because you can pull on the hair.
Yeah, I think you grabbing it, but overall.
But that should be like an automatic like. Just
But
don't grab his hair.
But again, right? The reason why I think it might not have been a rule, I'm assuming it is, but it might not have been, because I was looking through Twitter on Bleacher Report, and it was like they said the referee won't be working in that district anymore, meaning it might not have been a rule, and they just wanted to take it off just because, which kind of racially profiled a little bit, just because like, oh, and not exact. Well, see, people bring up racism a little too easily sometimes.
Yeah, I'm with the notion that not everything's a race thing.
Yeah. So like something, so he might have legitimately just been like, all right, that could be a problem. Like somebody could really grab your hair. That could have, but like still, it's just a little. It just seems kind of off a little bit. Like some things just seem off sometimes.
It seems like they just found like a reasoning why they can justify like their actions, but like it wasn't like a real reason. That's how I feel.
I remember I saw this tweet saying that like he had a wig cap on or something to block his dreads. You know,
if that's so, then why cut him?
Yeah, there's no reason to cut him at all. Bro.
Yeah, that's what I saw in the tweet. I'm like, for some reason they still forced it. I don't know, fuck it. I can't even remember.
Because again, it's just like sometimes just like things happen and it's just like, see, like not everything's like just like how everything like this certain things like people do, like if a man does something that a woman can also do, like a man might get like destroyed for it, but like a woman be okay with it.
Yeah, double standards.
Yeah, I mean, because it just exists, and then people like of different colors and races, like some things we see acceptable, some things we just don't see as acceptable. It's just like, and people just want to jump to like one side or the other and never think rationally. Just automatically want to jump to one conclusion, and it'd be a wrap.
Yeah, everything's so black and white. I feel like we're just all living in gray.
Really?
Yeah.
All living in gray?
That was deep.
All in gray. That's a bar?
Yeah.
I don't
Alright.
think so.
Really?
I think because it's probably even used
Dreads
for
take
it.
a long time to grow. I just realized, damn, that's
You could probably.
That's like-
Well, your hair a little
That's
too.
a weird.
It's a weird
That's some
texture.
It's like
It's a
imagine
weird
Philip
texture.
with dreads.
Didn't he done it before?
No, he.
No, I feel it.
I feel like he has.
No.
Braids?
Something like that.
I don't know.
He did, he did ponytail. That's what they
Man bun.
Shout out to Philip.
Felipe. Philosophy.
But see, you can maybe do dreads, like, but your hair texture is so weird that you probably can't.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard somebody say like if I was planning to do dreads, I would need beeswax. I don't know.
Yeah, because your hair texture is just different.
Oh well.
Hey, no racial for you get mad. Or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, no.
It's just true. It's just the truth.
Let's just let the fans know.
Probably
We're not
racist.
politically
I mean, we're not
correct.
racist.
Oh
Like,
yeah, let's keep.
we're just
it real.
talking.
So
I mean, as you can see,
something
we're not
slips.
informed about like
We're
what
just
we're talking
18-year-old
about.
kids talking about shit.
Yeah, it's just our
Yeah,
opinions.
we're not.
You don't know shit about shit.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. But we're gonna choose to talk about it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't get mad.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you if
It's
you get
something.
mad.
It's something
Yeah.
slips.
Alright.
Fuck you for having an opinion about us.
Hey,
And giving us our
straight.
opinion.
We know what we're talking about.
Kinda.
Not really.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit.
All right. Next topic.
What's not
Bird Box.
Bird Box?
Bird Box.
Alright. It's been hyped up. I feel like it's alright. I don't think it's anything special. Like
7 out of 10.
So yeah, 7 out of 10.
yeah, you shouldn't like. I wouldn't say that you should rush to it. I mean,
Like
it's a good movie though.
the reason I watched it because all the memes people were talking
Yeah, I
about
wanted
it.
to
Yeah,
ask
it
them.
was just like I wanted
Spoilers
to,
without context. all
Yeah,
that.
it just be like, all right, I gotta see it because I want to know what the meme like means. You know, like the movie was good. I enjoyed the movie. I'll say that I enjoyed the movie, but it's not like something like. If the memes weren't out there, it probably would have taken me like a month or two to watch it if I watched it at all. Cause like some
Yeah.
things like I just don't like new music. If it's not about like one of my favorite artists, I'm not gonna be.
What was that? What was that Netflix movie with Will Smith and aliens?
I know.
Detroit? Was it?
No, it wasn't
wasn't
Detroit. It was something else. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, people were hyping that up too. A lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was alright. Bird
Bright.
Box- Huh?
Bright.
That's what it's
Bright.
called.
Yeah,
Bright.
it's called
Yeah.
Bright.
Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah. I don't know what to talk about. All right.
Fuck Olympia. Alright. I mean,
Hey,
yo,
bro. What if that was you
No,
outside?
no. Fuck Gary too. fuck Olympia. All right.
Come on, bro.
You gotta adapt.
But you knew Gary was already.
Yeah,
off
I knew he was, but like,
because he was like, oh, all those other people didn't survive, and I ran here because I somehow
man,
survived.
Douglas was right.
First of all, he had no.
Tough. Still gonna keep that in.
he definitely will keep that in.
But like, come on. He didn't have no blindfold on, so you telling me he kept running from wherever he was, and magically without
Hey.
looking somehow hit the door.
You right.
Come on, son. Something was wrong there.
the fuck?
He
No,
had
but
a
his
whole-
eyes weren't messed up though.
But also, like, he had a bag with him. They ain't checked the bag, did they? They picked the bag, like, checked the bag, but nobody checked the bag.
I saw a tweet that said like they blamed like the old lady for knocking out Douglas because like Douglas was getting ready to like get her out of there.
What are you doing?
As soon as I saw them drawings, dog, I knew it was over.
Yo, all right.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Like his drawings is like shit from Stranger Things. Like I was so at that moment I knew. No, I knew before though.
Like, because it was just off. Like, all right, they let 2 people in the house, right? At that point, Olympia was pregnant, so you probably like she couldn't be evil, right? So you knew one of the 2 had to be evil, and then Olympia just seemed like she didn't have like good common sense.
Like
right?
it's just clueless. Like I understand that you want to help people out, but you gotta adapt to the times.
But what if that was you outside?
If it was me on the
Well,
outside?
if I was evil, I mean, of course I wanted to.
Yeah, if I was evil, I would want to get in. If I was rational, begging for, I'll probably break in. Yeah.
But you have no weapon.
Huh?
All right, you can walk in there.
To break a window?
All right, yeah, you walk.
How
You walk
are you
in there
gonna
to break a window. They have a
To break a
shot.
window?
Yeah, break a window.
I
Yeah,
use
but-
batteries in a t-shirt.
Bruh, they have a shotgun. You're
Okay.
done.
That's cool. Doug's knocked out though.
First of all, he was wild, bro. He immediately opened up the door. So how did Douglas get back in the house? Cause they opened up the little door. He couldn't look outside. He would have died.
Yeah, he probably broke in.
Yeah, he probably did break. I mean, with what? He didn't look
yeah,
like he was
Old
hurt.
man strength.
Creep me out.
Did anyone else like when I look at Douglas? I thought he was wearing a mask. Like I didn't know. He looked like the dude from like Angry Grandpa. I didn't know he was a real person.
Cause I mean, all right, but I also saw a tweet. It was like
That's
Douglas.
fair, too.
Douglas was right, but he
But, like-
did it the wrong way.
Yeah,
How
they said
he-
like his execution was
Yeah,
like.
yeah. Like, how you gonna point a gun at the dude and be like, all right, just get him out? Like, you should have been like, all right, let's keep what they did to him. Put him in the garage. Put him in the garage.
Yeah, but to be fair, he did just lose his wife though. Beginning of the movie, like just out of
Mom,
nowhere.
don't go.
Yeah, no. His wife died trying to help someone else, so I'll be hesitant to help someone too.
Yeah, he was hesitant to help her out. He was hesitant to help Olympia out. But at least they did. But Olympia came early, right? Gary kind of came a little later.
Gary, nah, man.
First of all, Olympia's really stupid because you knew if you look outside, close your. So she over here looking outside on purpose, basically. Like, what are you doing? Close your eyes.
Nah,
That's all
fam. I would not. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have helped Olympia. I'm gonna keep it 100. Sorry,
But if you knew, because I don't think they knew she was pregnant. If you knew she was pregnant, would you help her?
Oh, I almost said no. Sorry, no.
Hey, now,
No.
all right. I kind of want to think about this, right? Because apparently, if you're insane, it does it does what you did to Yeri. Because I didn't know that. Apparently, if you're insane, like it makes you basically work for whatever the thing is, the monster or whatever.
Oh yeah, because they said like the insane asylum.
Yeah.
People broke out.
I never got that from the movie.
No, like I think Douglas said it. Like they live near like an insane asylum. People broke out and like they're forcing people to look.
Yeah. So like they said, if you're insane, it works, and if you're not insane, like basically you kill yourself or something. Like that. So my question is, he was trying to get the kids to look, but they were children. What would have done?
I don't know.
Would he have like killed them or something? Like I don't understand what he would have done. He's like, can I just see the kid? And, like, was he gonna like throw it out the window?
I mean, I don't know.
Because if he made
it's a psychopath.
Because if he made it look, what was it gonna see? Because like children can't. Because basically it made you see like your
they were
worst
just
thing.
born too. Like they couldn't kill themselves.
And also like it made you like see like your worst nightmare, something you didn't want, like you hated or something. Like for Lydia's mom or whatever, like Douglas's wife, like her mom had died like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So like she was like, "Mom, don't go." Right? What is those babies are alive for like a couple minutes. All right, what are they going to see? Nothing. Like I mean, what? Chill. That was a lot of audio that you guys.
Yeah, we had a little.
Are we editing from that side to that side?
I guess we had a little commercial break, but where we left off was fuck Olympia.
But again, like
there's no reason for
but
me to have
like
these headphones.
the kids can do, like I guess they didn't make them like monsters or whatever. Another thing is the people that are whatever the actor is, the black guy Tom. They were saying his actor is better than Michael B. Jordan. Like
was that his first movie?
No, because he was in Moonlight, and people are saying, "Oh, we know who didn't see Moonlight, the homophobic people." I didn't see Moonlight because I didn't really care about Moonlight regardless. First of all, I didn't even know it was about a gay movie until like it was on the awards. Until it was like the awards came around, it beat out like La La Land. I was like, "Oh, cool." Didn't really care for it though, because unless it's like usually a Marvel movie, I don't see stuff in theaters. To keep it real. And like maybe like I'll see one or two Disney movies if that. But like if it's not a Marvel movie, I'm not going to go see it in theaters. I'm not homophobic. I just didn't feel like I wanted to see the movie.
I mean,
like,
it just didn't interest you.
I didn't even see La La Land. Like I just didn't care for it. It just this how the world works.
That could be another topic. Just Disney. What are they doing next year? Like what are their moves next year?
Bro, Disney's about to make bank. They're about to make billions of dollars just easily. It's not even going to like. Part 2 of Infinity War is automatically gonna make them $1 billion.
Infinity War.
They're gonna have their female superhero come out.
Captain Marvel.
Billions of dollars.
Spider-Man: Far From Home. Plus all the Disney remakes. That's another topic. Ooh. All right.
Yeah, they're not even making new movies anymore.
They got Lion King, Aladdin,
Toy Story.
They planned for what's her name? Ariel, My Little Mermaid.
Dumbo coming out.
Didn't that already come out?
Did it?
Wait, what?
Dumbo.
Elephant,
big ears. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Isn't there another? All right, there's 3 Marvel movies coming out next year. They still don't have Is the X-Men supposed to come out next year?
I don't think so. Oh, Fox.
Is it supposed to be next year?
Yeah, I was saying like summer.
Hey, but they technically own it. But I guess that money's gonna go to Fox right before the deal goes completely through. So but let's go back a little bit to Michael B. Jordan in this other dude, Tom. Because again, like people acting like Michael Jordan can't act. He was good in Black Panther. We're gonna go into more into Black Panther some other time. I ain't even gonna go into that right now. But he was good in Black Panther. I watched Creed 1. I haven't seen Creed 2 yet. I know people said that was really good. I did want to see Creed 2 because I watched all the Rockies. I love Rocky. Me and my dad basically I bonded with my dad over Rocky because Rocky was really good. Just to say it, Rocky was really good. But Creed 1, I enjoyed Creed 1. I haven't really seen other Michael B. Jordan stuff to keep it truthful.
Oh, you saw Fantastic Four.
Bro, after the first of all, I've seen the first 2 on like, what is it, FX all the time?
He was on alright, the kids, there were psychics, like 4 of them.
Oh, I know exactly what that movie is. I don't think I ever watched it.
I forgot what it was called.
I've
it was
seen
like
part of
one
it.
of his early movies.
But I know exactly what you're talking about, yeah. Because it was like they all had powers or whatever.
Was he in The Wire? I never watched it.
No. But I mean, like, Michael B. Jordan, he's a pretty good actor. This dude, I've only seen one thing from him. He seems like a good actor, but, like, I mean, the only other thing people are talking about is, like, Moonlight. Then that put, like, his 2 good movies versus, like, Michael B. Jordan's 2 good movies.
I don't know enough about him to, like,
make a full.
to judge him as
Yeah.
an actor.
So I mean,
overall.
from what he showed, he's a pretty good person.
Yeah.
Just like Sandra Bullock, she was good in the Blind Side.
No, people disrespecting her.
Yeah,
Call her the lady from Bird Box. Like, come on now.
Come on now. She ain't do the Blind Side. And,
Yeah.
what was that movie?
She came back from space. With, didn't George Clooney die in that movie?
I don't even know. It was that other movie. I forgot what it was.
Put some respect on her name.
Was it Miss Congeniality? I think it was that. Something like that. But that was my dad showed me that. That was a good movie. But I mean, Bird Box overall, I enjoyed the movie. But like some of the stuff like they left open ended. I hope there won't be like a part 2 because that would
Part 2.
that kind of like ruin it. I would say this though, Daredevil would be a dog in that universe, unstoppable.
Yo, Disney, come on, man. What are you doing?
Taking
No more
all the
Daredevil?
stuff, all the stuff off Netflix.
Oh yeah, but
Punisher?
Punisher,
When
January
does it
new season. January.
January?
Yeah,
Bet. Is it supposed to come out before we go back?
I'm not sure.
Damn.
I don't even know if it's a trailer or a teaser.
But I mean, I like John Bertha. He was on The Walking Dead.
Yeah, man, Shane.
Come on, man.
He was in other movies. He was Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh yeah, was he?
He was pretty funny in that movie.
But like, I like him as an actor. He's a pretty cool guy. I like that. I didn't see Daredevil season 3 yet. I know that's bad. But
sleeping.
season 1 and 2, I really enjoyed 2 more than 1. But I loved both of them. Jessica Jones. I enjoyed season 1. Season 2 was.
Season 2 was kind of boring.
Season 2 was at best, really. Luke Cage was pretty good.
People didn't like the Luke Cage ending.
I mean, yeah, the end is like, he's like a villain.
Yeah, like he was kind of like Kingpin in his own way. He became Cottonmouth.
Yeah, but he has indestructible skin, so like, who's gonna?
Yeah, so
like,
who's
who's gonna
gonna
try to assassinate him?
Yeah, no, nah, you're good.
He's gonna die and get his arms broken, something like that. And then Iron Fist. I'm sorry to say, guys.
No, it made an improvement, which was why I was kind of.
I didn't watch it.
I was kind of like surprised that it got
I watched
canceled.
20 minutes into season 2, and then I was done. And then that shit got canceled, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, the ending was a little weird.
I thought when they canceled that in Luke Cage, I thought, all right, just doing what is it, Heroes for Hire? That's what I'm thinking they're gonna do. That didn't happen.
Man,
They
maybe
just
they
started canceling
Netflix
everything.
paid what 100 mil for Friends. They paid a lot of money for Friends.
But I think Disney was just gonna take it back. They probably couldn't pay no amount of money just to get that back. Disney.
Yeah, but like they
it.
canceled the Get Down.
Hey, if y'all ain't never seen the Get Down,
Whether pay 100 mil for Friends.
Never seen the Get Down, go ahead watch that on Netflix right now. You're gonna be mad that it ended, so you can go ahead and start a petition.
Don't watch it. You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, go ahead and start a petition though.
Yeah.
Somebody powerful.
Change.org.
If we can, what else is working change?
Brushing
If
teeth in
that
the
girl
shower
could
is a
trick.
life hack.
Read that out loud.
Brushing my teeth in the shower saves so much time.
Nah, I'm good.
No, until you get some soap on the damn toothpaste. Maybe
Yeah.
you ain't gonna be happy with the taste. He's trying to get minty fresh now. It smells like soap and shit.
Bring that up.
Probably get like dirt and grime on that shit too, cause you wash it. Yeah,
But it's
nah,
your own
don't
bacteria,
don't
so,
do
like,
this. Your
nah.
own bacteria. You want that in
Yes.
your mouth?
Hey, bruh.
Yeah, strep throat. Done.
Strep throat.
What's that?
Never mind. Never mind.
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
But I mean, it's just Disney. They're gonna do their thing, man.
Yeah.
And then like, oh yeah. I've gone through most of Marvel's Runaways. I haven't finished it though.
I'll finish it.
Chill on me, man. Chill on me. But I like it so far. I'm gonna keep it real, cause I don't know if Alex don't get in that black girl's guts. I'm gonna keep it real. We gonna have problems. Cause my man's he been playing at it for like the whole season. He playing too many games, and if she dies, I'm gonna be even more angry. I'll make sure you ain't give
all
a
I gotta
look.
say is that
I'll
we
make
gotta
sure
put-
you ain't give a look.
Put some respect on Alex's name.
Come on,
The
bro.
leader? Come on.
And then the dinosaur out here getting wrecked, riggedy wrecked, son.
I'm not trying to spoil it.
Yeah, chill. All right, let me stop talking about it.
Let's change that. What subject you want to talk about, Sinisa?
Damn. Random subject. I'm good at these.
What is love?
I was gonna say that. How'd you know?
God.
Shit. Oh. Damn.
You ever wonder why we're here?
On Earth?
Why we're here?
Don't answer that question. It was a joke.
You know, I
One
hate
of my
that-
friends will understand that. When
I hate that. You know what? You got me inspired to talk about the meaning of life or something.
That's,
I don't know why.
You know what? Go ahead. Let's see what that
Go
goes.
ahead. Yeah, that's a.
To survive and replicate? No, reproduce. Yeah, that's it.
Damn.
That's
Man,
it.
I know.
All
but
other
I don't
meanings.
want to spoil it.
All the other. Oh,
You
you
don't
don't
wanna
want to
spoil
spoil
it,
it.
so
No, I don't spoil it.
You have to leave it up to the
Again,
prophet,
don't
I guess.
believe this man.
Alright, I have a whole quote.
It's science.
Sorry.
Every other thing you do in life is just a byproduct of that. And you don't really need to
So
replicate.
this podcast is.
Hey, this is gonna be depressing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, somebody think of a random topic
Damn.
before I get us like thinking about shit.
So, what is love?
Bruh, this year I learned so much about love Like I'm a romantic. Like I realized that this year. Like
Oh,
dog.
sorry, but don't you hate relationships?
Huh? Yeah, I avoid them like the plague. But like
Did you hear what he just said?
I avoid them like the plague.
Did
But
you
bro,
hear what he just said?
I know lots about love, dog. Like learning this year.
Word?
Yeah.
Bet.
Hold on. Like, damn, like I actually know what it is.
But just
Kind of. Fuck no. But like, everybody has their own interpretation of what it is, and I don't want to ruin it. Yeah, I know, I do.
All right, I do want to say, you know, because I usually
never
keep
mind,
this for
yes.
other people, but
I can't wait.
I'm gonna go a little bit into the state of hip hop right now.
All right.
Hip hop, I have not been keeping up.
So,
I mean, all right. Well, let's start off with that.
Shout out Eminem, huh?
You haven't been keeping up because like there's so much music dropping.
yeah, like I'm gonna keep it real. The last album I really listened to might have been Drake's. Nah, that could be a lie. What's dropped since Drake dropped?
Astroworld came out after.
I ain't
Drake.
even listen to Astroworld.
Wow.
They keep it real. Like, all right, I know I'm gonna say this and people gonna hate me, but what's that song you did with Drake?
Who? Sicko Mode?
Yeah, Sicko Mode. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't like Sicko Mode that well.
You want to get
when
in
I
the
first-
shots?
Fam.
What are you doing?
There's a whole camera right there.
No,
I don't think they can see
away.
you, to be honest. You're probably like out of
Away.
frame.
Away.
Okay,
Hey,
they
he,
definitely.
he gets in frame.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's up? I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm just, boombox here to spit the knowledge. So what's
He has a
going on
SoundCloud.
there?
I'm gonna drop it right there. So,
Post.
yeah.
Oh, you gonna link it?
Yeah,
Word.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, hit me up on Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube. Yeah.
First unofficial guest.
Yeah,
Podcast.
Don't
Episode 0.
don't get mad that you're not on the podcast yet.
So like I know this is a
Yeah.
conversation about music, so I thought I'd join in.
It was a little bit. Yeah, it was.
Go ahead.
Hip hop.
I'm gonna
Sicko
keep.
mode,
Yeah.
right?
I'm gonna keep it
Drop
real.
some shit.
When I first
So-
listened
so,
to Sicko Mode, I wasn't people about the beat change. I wasn't that into Sicko Mode when I first listened.
Really?
To it.
Really?
I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah,
I
Sicko was
really-
hot, man.
I really now that I listen to it, I'm more into Drake's part than anything else. But the song itself wasn't the
I like
greatest
the
thing.
whole album.
It's like I said, I didn't listen to all of Astro. I really didn't.
I agree with Chris. Honestly, like the first beat was fine. Drake's part. I was like, oh, he's going to spit something, and then it just goes off. I was kind of disappointed. The second beat was lamer, in my opinion. And Travis Scott, the music video was cool. It looked nice. Other than that,
I mean, yeah, like it was good. Like I think he did the album itself, like overall. Well, like again, didn't really listen to it that much, but like the way he promoted it and stuff like that, I think was pretty cool. Like I want to listen to 21's album. I heard this dude JID. I don't know if it's Jid or something like that.
That's interesting.
I heard that was pretty good.
And doing that, please.
JID, yeah.
This is out
How are you in it?
post.
How are
All
you?
right, yeah, edit all most of this out. Most of this good.
JID. I've been listening to JID for a while. He's like the grandson, not the grandson, but he's like a descendant of J.
Close
Cole.
your door.
He's like a descendant of J. Cole, and he has talent like that. He could probably be the next Kendrick, low key. He's a real. I'm saying that's
Yeah,
a big.
everybody said his album was good, and I wanted to listen to it. That and 21's album, and I think maybe Kodak's.
Nah, not me.
I heard.
Alright, so like, alright, we're still on hip hop, but like, I've been keeping up with like the hip hop beef over the year.
Other than really the Drake,
Yeah, we got Drake and Pusha,
the
and
Drake
Kanye,
the Drake push a Kanye little triangle thing. Other than
Yeah.
that, I ain't
and
getting
then
it.
like Kanye's his own little topic. We
Kanye-
got
Nicki and Cardi.
we got Cardi and Nicki.
That was stupid. And then what is it? She tried to, and then Nicki kind of tried to start beefing with like Travis at one point.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know if that was more.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's more of her fans or her herself.
No, I mean, I feel like she's a big enough star that she shouldn't be getting like in this situation. But I feel like her ego. I mean, for the most time, she hasn't dropped an album like in a while, right? Like she just had features.
Didn't she drop something this year?
I mean, she did, but like before
I
that,
didn't listen to it.
she just had features.
Keep it real. Then let's do it. Cause all right, see, I'm gonna say this, and it's automatically gonna get us hate.
All right.
But to keep it real, female rap has almost basically turned into who looks the best, and that's who's gonna get like the
Well,
listens.
there's only two of them.
Nicki
Nicki and Cardi. Who else?
Nah,
Remy?
cause Remy
Remy
Ma.
Ma?
She still
like-
makes music like that.
I don't even know.
Who's the girl?
She's on the
Yeah,
podcast.
I know Young and May. Apparently
Oh,
she
yeah.
raps good. I haven't really listened to it, but apparently she actually raps.
Try me.
And she,
Try
alright,
me.
I don't want to say, but she don't look the best. So she actually, for her to be somewhat popular, that means she actually has to
That was
have
the
real
guy.
skills.
You talking about the girl who said, "Ooh,
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
she's a dyke"? Come on,
You sure it's a girl? You sure? You check?
she's a dyke. I'm not lying.
Post.
Try me.
That's
Try
it. That's
me.
Young and May.
Oh, Dej Love. No,
It's
that's
not
Dej
Can I
Low.
sing
Yeah,
that
it's
song?
Dej Low. It's
Dej
Dej Low.
All right.
Oh, see, I don't know.
She's
I
alright.
get,
If you're not Nicki
to
or
keep it
Cardi-
real, if you're not, if you don't look that good, if you don't like Iggy Azalea, She looks good.
No, but she just can't rap.
but again, she got somewhat popular because ATI, and then B because she looked pretty nice. Like female rappers almost turned into straight that. Most of these female rappers really don't rap about nothing. Well, let me put it like this: compared to for the men, they don't really rap about nothing. So like women always hype them up, but like the men, we don't really care for them. Just like I'm not gonna say all male rappers are good. That's just wrong. Like they keep it. That's just a lie. Mm-hmm. Like I joke sometimes. Blueface, if he really tried, he could rap. Let's keep it real. Blueface, baby, you know what I mean.
I disagree. I feel like female rappers aren't like judged on their looks. I mean, they are, but like they're mainly like they're not taken seriously by like everyone else for some reason. I mean, I feel like Nicki Minaj, she can
like
rap,
all right when she sung on Lil Wayne's album. That's what Nicki can do. Nicki can sing and she can rap, so she kind of mixed it together to become big.
People are mad at Nicki because she hasn't dropped music in so long, and then she's been on so many features, and then when they say, oh, Cardi's like the queen of rap now, she gets mad. But like it's because she hasn't dropped anything in a while.
And I think, all right, they did like have a little fight at the club, but I think more of her fans really like throw fuel.
No, like the fans definitely gassed. I mean, it's not even just female rappers though. The fans like to instigate beef.
Yeah, just because.
I mean, it's entertaining. Beef and hip hop go together. It's nice
that's why you have diss tracks. And I'm not talking about YouTube diss tracks. I'm talking about real diss tracks. This is the year. This guy's Eminem and MGK. You know,
people say MGK had a better diss track.
I only listen to M's diss track to be truthful.
I think he had two, right now. M had two.
Eminem murdered him, bro.
Amen.
He murdered him.
Again, guys, I like Eminem. Eminem has gone down in quality. You can't say he has gone down in quality.
He dropped the 11 minute like freestyle.
Yeah, so people are calling him. People are calling him all
he has a beef with Joe Budden, right?
He does.
Yeah, Joe Budden was like, he doesn't really say anything. Like he just raps fast. That's what he's been saying. Like he's
he back in the day he used to like. He was up there because he had his little Sim City personality and he was new or whatever. As time went on, he had like at a certain point after, I think it was the Marshall Mathers 2 or something like that. The new one he dropped within this century, whatever it was. Within the decade. What is it? Whatever the
Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah, the LP. Once he dropped that, like after that, it kind of went down in quality. I really didn't listen to Revival or anything like that. Like it was okay at best. Yeah. But like it has dropped in quality, just to keep it real. But like people acting like because of what M does now that he's just a bad rapper. Like overall, Eminem's not a bad rapper.
I feel like because of that, like he's been dropping free because like he doesn't do like freestyles. He doesn't like do interviews like that. Mm-hmm. But like I feel like
keep it real.
He's been saying that like the current actions that he's doing, he's trying to prove to people that he can still rap. And I feel like he doesn't need to do that.
What?
Joe probably because the Migos tried to start beefing him.
No, everybody. First of all, Joe is out rapping everyone on the Migos. But I feel like Joe.
Remember Offset, the best Migo? Let's keep it real.
Okay.
Even though he cheats on Cardi,
but black men don't cheat. So
I forgot about that.
So he's not black.
Tripping.
He just didn't cheat.
Wait.
Cardi tripping. All right.
All right. But see, all right. Let's talk about that a little bit. Cardi shouldn't like. I never agree. People are like, "Oh, y'all tell Cardi to take him back." Cardi shouldn't take.
Don't understand.
Cardi shouldn't take him back. That's not all men say that.
I just don't understand. Like, why cheat in the first place?
Yeah,
just break up.
Did he really cheat though?
First of all, all right.
He asked for a threesome.
All games aside, like he cheated.
Yeah. All right.
He wanted a threesome without Cardi. That's cheating.
Oh Jesus.
No.
No. I'm uninformed. I don't know.
No, to keep it real though, she knew what she was getting into when she married him.
That's not fair though.
No, he was cheating before. And there were reports of this, so she should have known what was gonna happen. I don't know why she got into a relationship.
It sounds wrong blaming the female for getting cheated.
All right,
you knew this was gonna happen sooner or later.
Let me put it like this. All right, unless like she must have had like I knew Offset like I didn't. All the Migos aren't just the greatest people. All right, let's keep it real.
Which is why she's not taking them back now.
It's just like I wouldn't say all right. It's not her fault. It's not her fault because Offset did it. But
yeah, I mean, and he did it more than once.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just like before they even got married, he was cheating on her regardless. So she just kept pushing forward with it, and I don't understand why. And then like she had a kid with him and everything. I mean, that's cool and all, but I mean, maybe she thought if she had the kid, like it would like kind of like change his ways. He
Ladies
probably
out
loves
there,
the
that's not how
kid.
it
Maybe
That doesn't stop most people.
probably loves the kid, but that's about it. You know. I would. You know what? Drake wasn't the last thing I listened to. It was Wayne's album, The Carter 5. My favorite rapper. Drop your comments of favorite song of the album.
All right, how do you feel about the album though?
I love the album. All right, I'm a little biased though because that is my favorite rapper. So.
All right, listening to the album, you can definitely tell that there was some songs dated, which makes sense because
Yeah, the one with XX had to be just.
yeah, like how long was like the battle for the album?
For a while.
It was for a while.
It was for like at least a year, at least.
Yeah, so you can tell that there were songs like just they were already made on the album. Sin?
Yeah.
Did you listen to the Carter
Yeah.
podcast?
Did you listen to the album?
Nah. What album? Wait, which?
Carter 5.
Carter 5.
No, fuck no, I didn't. No offense to Lil Wayne as a rapper.
Whoa,
you know?
yeah,
Pretty sure
yeah,
he's the greatest rapper of all time. Or whatever.
Watch it.
Better
Better than
better than Beethoven. Shut the fuck up.
But all right.
I haven't listened to
My favorite song probably off the album would have been the one he did with Kendrick, Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa?
Yeah,
Alright.
that was probably my favorite song off the album. Then like Dedicate, I like that. The Start This Shit Off Right. That was a good song.
That was the one with Ashanti, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was good.
I like
That had
one.
a vibe.
I like
to
that
it.
one.
That had a vibe to it that I really enjoyed. So I overall enjoyed the album. I ain't gonna lie, like not everything in there is on my rotation. Like I'll say this: people hated on Views by Drake. I love Views. I love the whole album. I can listen.
People
to
hate
every
on
song.
Scorpion.
Scorpion. I'm gonna keep it real. I listened to it once.
Type A or Type B?
It didn't get. I don't even know whichever one the way he was rapping on. Which one is that? I have 3 songs from the rapping part.
I forgot, but like one of them was like I think Type B was when he started rapping.
Yeah, whatever. So like, I only have like 3 songs from one side because I said I was gonna always go back and re-listen to Scorpion. And I like Drake. I never had like the energy just to go back. Like I enjoyed More Life. I enjoyed Views. Scorpion was kind of like a miss for me, and that's just how I felt about that. So what you been listening to lately? You know, any underground people?
Pretty much, yeah. Unknown people. To be honest,
So share some of them
unknown
out so
people.
they can get it.
Yeah, give him a
Yeah,
shout
shout
out.
out to Rusty. He has 1 million subscribers. To be honest, there's no reason
Yeah,
for you to
so
shout
give
him
him
out.
a shout out so he can give us a shout out.
Hey, Rusty K, shout out to your shit. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
KSI?
Requiem of the
Yeah, whoa! All right.
Honestly, bro,
Let's talk about that.
His unforgettable soundtrack. Unforgettable, whatever the fuck the song's called.
Swilly?
Yeah, Unforgettable. That's a good ass track. I actually like that track. That ass. It might be just
KSI?
Yeah.
No.
We can talk
I'm
about
not
KSI and Deji after hip hop. I want to like talk about Kanye for a little bit.
What's going on with
It's
him?
gonna be a long
Kanye,
time.
all right. Kanye, all right.
He off his meds.
It's been a crazy year, man.
He has gone from like
Trump
number
rallies.
Trump number 1 hated person probably from the black people that turned on the black people, right? Then he said he was done getting into politics and stuff like that. So then the black people probably like, well, I guess we're cool right now, you know what I'm saying? And then this whole Pusha and Drake thing came into play, and then Drake got mad at him because he assumed that he let Pusha know what happened.
Yeah.
Turns out somebody was pillow talking.
It was his man. It was Drake's. I forgot what the dude's name was.
Apparently that dude has some type of disease. I did not know that.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
So apparently he's pillow talking, and Pusha found out. So Pusha told him, or it was either Kanye or Pusha said something. They were like, "All right, I didn't tell. Like, what is it? Kanye didn't tell me. It was somebody else. No, it was Pusha on the Joe Budden podcast. He was like, Kanye didn't tell me anything. It was Drake's dude or whatever. And then like Kanye got wrapped into it. And then it was a couple weeks ago when he was going on Twitter because Drake was like, could you clear a song or whatever? So I guess that means to get it on like whatever streaming he wanted to get it on because he did like a song with him on So Far Gone. And then Kanye, like he was like, until Drake called me, I'm not clearing it. Drake called him and he still said he didn't clear it. Kanye's going crazy. He said he's been off his meds or whatever. He's going a little insane, bruh.
People were saying like, all right, Kanye, it's a publicity stunt. I mean, it's not the first time that he's done stuff like this. Like he always like, there's always something new with him. Like when he's about to drop something, but I feel like this time is kind of different though. Like he needs help. Like dude needs help.
I'm willing to talk to you, Kanye.
I'm not.
I think you're gonna say something wild like this.
He's talking about energy and stuff. All right.
Kanye's music. I still enjoy Kanye's music. I still do to this day.
No, he's a good musician.
Yeah,
but that doesn't change the fact like he needs help.
I think once his mom died, he broke. It's like just something just broke in him, and he just wasn't right.
And I feel like people just keep using him.
Yeah, and I think, all right, so people like Kardashians ruin you. At first, I'm like, it wasn't the Kardashians.
I don't like that.
I think it might be a little bit of Kim. It might just be a
Really?
little bit. I think I'm not gonna blame her fully, but I think she's
I
a
understand,
little
but
bit.
I just
of a
don't
problem.
understand like where the hate's coming from.
Mostly because they ruined basketball
Yeah.
careers. I mean,
Culture
come on
appropriation.
now.
But like
Lamar
I don't like-
Odom, who was on crack, I'm gonna say it.
who was on the crack.
Crack.
But like I don't like the notion of just blaming them for everything. Like it's like I don't care like about what they do. But like every time they do something, there's always backlash.
I mean, they could literally just like walk.
Yeah.
And it'd be a problem.
there's
Oh, have you seen the picture going around of their child? I don't know which one it was. I think it was Northwest or whatever. And
No.
like she has like red lipstick on, like a black dress, and people are just getting mad like, why is she looking like that? It's just a picture.
I don't understand why people are so invested in other people's lives on the internet. Like that's
I
weird.
think the Kardashians just get the most hate just because people just want to hate them.
Pause. Hold that. Cameron just stopped recording.
Shit.
I could tell now.
You're gonna edit this out.
Yeah.
Oh, we gonna edit it out. So I can say whatever I
Hey,
want.
bro. So for like the commercial breaks, I'm gonna just like sponsor Bounty. You know, I feel like that's a.
No, we need a Dollar Shave Club though.
Yeah, $1 shave. But yeah, I feel like you shouldn't be blaming everything on the Kardashians.
I mean, I think it's because after a while, people just started hating them because they were like, oh, they're on a reality TV show, blah, blah. Like, as much as people are jealous, at the same time, they do deserve some hate. Like, some of the stuff they do was like,
Yeah.
like that Pepsi commercial that she did.
No, all right. How's that her fault? She's the act. That's like blaming the actor for the movie being bad. Yeah.
I mean, they get a little bit of blame. They
You get a little bit of blame, but like it also goes to like she wasn't the only one in the commercial.
More to your right.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So, yeah, that would be good.
Cool. Yeah, I've probably been out of the shop for like 50 minutes, right?
Maybe so. Yeah.
That makes that's reasonable. That's reasonable.
Alright.
But I mean, just over like people in the Kardashian, it's just something that they hate, whatever. You said we were gonna get into something right after hip hop. I can't remember what that was.
KSI and Deji.
Yes.
I feel like the whole
All
situation.
right. Let's start off first of all by saying YouTube beef. I don't know if it's fake or real anymore. Oh, did you see what I sent you
That's
earlier
a beat.
today?
Period.
That's it. That's it.
I remember.
Twitter?
But what was it?
Grade A's coming back. Bro.
Yeah. Great A. 2019 is gonna be a good year.
It better be a good year.
Good year.
Maybe get Leafy back for the one time.
Leafy.
If
Damn,
you never heard of Leafy, look up Leafy is here. Go back 5 years. No, that's not that long. Like three.
It was 10th grade.
Okay,
10th
yeah,
grade.
so like 3 years. 4 years. I started watching the video around then. That's when Leafy was good. Now after a while, kind of got dropped off a little bit.
All right, but KSI and Deji.
Yeah.
Before we get into this, like, whose side are you guys on?
I don't even know. Cause all right, personally, at a certain point when I was playing FIFA and stuff like that, I was into the sidemen. So I was a KSI mini minter, KSI mini minter type dude, basically, right? So my allegiance would usually follow KSI, but again, like I don't know the full situation.
Yeah.
Cause saw some stuff on Drama Alert. I watched the podcast with Mini Minter and this other dude, forgot his name. Like this other dude's like a YouTube rapper. They call each other themselves YouTube rappers now. I don't know how that's a thing. But so anyway, Deji basically he's saying is that KSI picked his friends over family most of the time.
Yeah, well, most of the time I find drama like entertaining, but like I find this one just dumb. Like this is a family matter. Why is it on the internet?
Because they want to make it on it. Cause alright, I put it. It might be. I think they over exaggerate a little bit, but some of it is real.
It's real, but
I get
like I
pizza?
don't understand like why would he put it on the internet
lit.
though?
I'll keep talking. Go ahead.
I kind of like I'm not gonna say I blame Deji, but like I'm kind of on KSI side because KSI he came out multiple times saying, all right, I'm sorry, I'm trying to squash it, but then Deji like just keeps going. He keeps making videos. He keeps talking about it. I just don't understand that.
Like apparently, like what is it? KSI hit his mom or something?
I saw. All right.
I saw something. I don't know. I didn't go. Too
I've listened to the audio.
I haven't got because I told you at one point
It's not
I just stopped kind of listening to Drama Alert like just for a break because like after the Sidemen beef, which basically turned out to be fake, was like I was just done. I was just like, all right, cool.
I know, but Deji, I feel like he went to
Because I think
the Logan Paul podcast. He did all this other
like
stuff.
see, and he fought Logan's brother Jake. You know, we should get into after we're done this. Yeah, it goes to the Shane Johnson documentary.
Yo, I don't want to talk about
just
that.
because. All right, but we're not gonna go into that right now. The point is, Deji and the KSI thing. Like my allegiance would usually fall to KSI because I'm somewhat still sort of a KSI fan. He just does different content now, so I really don't watch him anymore. But it's just like KSI, he seems. He said and they say it like even when he was on the podcast I did watch, the True Dirty podcast. He said he was different than what he is on camera than what he is in real life.
Which makes sense.
He's just a whole different person. Like that's just a character basically. Like that's what most YouTubers are. They're just characters on there, and like outside of real life, they're not. So like Dashy, if I see Dashy in real life, Dashy probably ain't doing all the wild shit he does like in his room playing video games and shit. Like. The only for like, there's certain people that I think somewhat do act like that. Like people that do videos like actually like kind of like acting. So like RDC, like most of their videos. Like,
I feel like he's genuine.
Yeah, like he does like the NBA like finals video. Like he doesn't like he's just acting. He's playing a part at that point.
Yeah.
Right, and then like sometimes he does what is it, back and forth. Like that's probably more towards what he really does because like he's just arguing about anime and stuff. He watches. Now, again, people like Dashy, people like KSI, stuff like that, those are just personas that they put on YouTube to get views. But it's just like this KSI Deji thing, because some of it seems real, or at least a good amount of it, chunk of it seems real, it shouldn't be on the internet because it's more, like you said, a family matter. You shouldn't have to be arguing about family matters all over the net because you basically, at this point, you're just kind of boosting your own money, your own monetary value. So I think it's somewhat real, but I think at one point it just stopped being real, and then like they're just trying to help each other boost views or something like that. Cause even now, cause I think I saw it yesterday or today, KSI tweeted out, "All right, I'm not gonna respond or talk about. I'm just gonna do music and stuff now." Cause basically, I think Deji's gonna keep milking it. He's like, KSI probably like I got all that the most I could get out of this, and then now I'm just gonna go back to what I usually do.
And it all started because. Who was it? It was someone on a game show. Huh?
Randolph, he made a joke.
Yeah, he's that YouTube rapper. That's the dude that does the
his channel was dead.
podcast.
That's what he said. I'm like, all right. I feel like either way, real or fake, it's a dickhead move. You shouldn't be putting like your family stuff out there.
Yeah, because he's talking about KSI paid for your wedding or something like that, and he showed part of the bank statements. And then
all right,
KSI was mad. He was like, "Why my
for.
parents to give you like my bank statement or something like that?" So he's even a little bit mad of his parents a little bit. And then Deji was like, "Oh, you always side with your friends or something like that," and blah 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 and stuff. I'm like. Come on, because I used to be on the UK side of YouTube. I just was because I was into the FIFA stuff. But now I'm just more just like, I haven't watched Comics Explained in a break, but usually I watch Comics Explained. Now
Story.
I watch and then now I watch like stuff like ESPN. They do clips of their shows like First Take and stuff like that. Stephen A. Smith, shout out to him. Oh yeah, and Fox Undisputed, shout out to Shannon Sharp, O'Shea Sharp. You know what I'm saying? But But like, there's just certain stuff like you just don't care about, and like after a while, this like YouTube beef, just like I just stopped caring about it anymore. Like especially once that Simon beef, and I learned basically all that was fake. I was just like, I'm done getting invested into it.
Because you don't know what's real or fake anymore.
Yeah, because
it's just for money.
Yeah, I mean, because like,
which I'm not mad at.
We're gonna kind of segue this into the Shane Dawson documentary thing. Jake Paul and Logan Paul, like Logan Paul out here sleeping with his girlfriend, did like. Why? You're your brothers? I mean, come on now. Like,
I'm done with them.
I think Logan. Like at first, I thought Logan was the nice one and Jake was really the dickhead.
It started off that way,
and then once Logan did that, oh, there's a dead body in the forest thing. Everybody saw who might really be the dickhead in the family, and Logan he's just something's I don't know. And then Jake, him and Erica Costello, they're done. Is it Shane's fault? I don't know.
I'm not gonna blame.
I don't even.
It's like you never know like how life is like when the camera's off, and Jake Paul like he spent so much time with the camera on him. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't know who he is when the camera's off. But the way I feel about it, I'm just done with him overall. I mean, I was never like a fan of him.
Yeah. I never Team 10. England is my city. Like I joke around saying England is my city every once in a while, but nothing like, oh, I'm buying their merch and watching their videos.
It's like it gets to the point. It's like we know who they are, we know what they're about, we know their MO. It's like it's either you support them or you don't. It's like I don't support them, so I don't care anymore. That's all.
What about you, Sinise? How you feel about YouTube beef?
I really can't speak about it now, can I? Because like I don't know exactly. You only know what they tell you.
Yeah.
So I don't want to make any judgment. You know.
It's like that time where it was Jake said. Was it FaZe Banks like hit this person? I'm like,
I'm still mad about that. I don't like false accusations because that ruins someone's life, especially now.
It's like even now, like with the Me Too movement, it's like you can't do false accusations anymore. Like, Because even if it's false or like it was just like a story,
Even
that
if you're
somebody
innocent,
heard,
you're guilty.
like, cause even if like somebody just heard it and it was a complete lie or something like that, and it comes back, some people wonder why was your name even put inside the situation.
Because like, all right, so right now it's basically you're guilty into proven innocent.
Like you don't get innocence. Like it's just how it works. And no, don't get me wrong. The women, they should come up if they're getting raped. Like don't be like.
I don't think like it's not just about like rape. It's just about anything.
Like all right, like that video that I've seen on Twitter of like a girl dancing or whatever, and then a girl's trying to hold down her skirt. That's something. And then the nigga coming over there like, oh, don't hold down her skirt. Like people talking about, oh, you shouldn't dress that way in the club or dance that way if you don't want to be that. Like you just on some weird shit, my guy. Like that's not how consent works. Just just consent. I mean, it's not
don't
that
touch
hard.
people. Like come on.
Like y'all just be on like niggas just be on some new shit sometimes.
It's just weird.
Cause they just feel sometimes they just feel they entitled to stuff.
I don't think it's new. Like people just
Sometimes people just feel they entitled to stuff.
yeah. Like,
And that's
didn't
just
come
not
from
how it
nowhere.
works. But I mean, it's just like the Me Too movement has become like it was when it started off. It was good for the like it needed.
It's a meme.
It needed to happen. To keep it real, it needed to happen because
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein, dickhead.
A wild dude.
Yeah, like come on, bruh. And then like the dude that like did like even men get affected by it too because Terry Crews, he said the thing to have him. It needed to happen, but now it's become so bad and so toxic that
It's extremely toxic.
it's just like you can't do any like if somebody's innocent, they're guilty until proven it. Like what is it? We heard like Sylvester Stallone did something. I haven't heard anything
Everyone's
about.
getting an accusation.
I haven't heard about it
James
in
Franco.
forever. They did it on Stan Lee.
They tried to get Stan Lee. Rest in peace.
And then who else they tried to get? They tried to get Morgan Freeman. And we saw the clip.
No, that was ridiculous.
And
man.
we saw the clip. Of
He glanced at her.
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't give him consent to look at me like that. I don't like the what? Come on.
He
now.
undressed me with his
Come on now.
eyes. Come on, son.
Because like when you make false accusations like that, it takes away from like the real people suffering, and
Yeah.
that it's dumb. It's dumb. Because like, and then sometimes people try to help out, and then you criminalize them too. Because like remember that story with Ben Affleck, right?
Mm-hmm.
He tried to speak on. I think it was someone with the accusation. He was trying to speak on like the Me Too movement, and then someone brought up his old accusations. And I'm like, yeah, you can bring up someone's old accusations, but like, when is? I feel like people should have time to develop as people. You know, I understand that people make mistakes, but how long are you gonna like drape that over them? You know?
It's just because it's like when they found Brother Nature's old tweets.
Yeah.
When he was like really young, or like sometimes when people have big days of their lives for like sports people, like they'll find like, oh, he said nigger like way back in the day or something like that, and it'd be like, all right, but like they could have been young, either quoting something. Like I heard like one dude like he was quoting like a song or something like that, and he used nigga in it or whatever, blah blah. But people got on him. Oh, why are you using N-word? Blah blah. First of all, white people shouldn't use the N-word. I'm gonna keep it real.
Whoa,
But
all right, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Let's listen. Let me get to this point first before we go into that.
Eddie Murphy, Seinfeld, Louis C.K.
That's probably something I want to talk about. But
that was a cool move.
Let me get to this point though. What I'm trying to say is like, people always try to go back to find something that they didn't want to see. Like when you're young, if I had Twitter when I was like, by the time I started high school and was messing with you two, especially you two, if I had the balls to do whatever I want, I would have been in so much trouble right now.
But like, don't let the world know how stupid you are.
But Brother Nation old tweet now. Brother Nation's still doing perfectly fine. You wanna know why? Because no one cared. Because they figured out they were just joking around. It was just jokes.
Same thing with James Gunn. Like he lost his job.
And he didn't deserve it. And apparently he already apologized. Didn't he already apologize for that?
It was 6 years ago. I understand that we gotta like hold people accountable, but like when is it like long enough? Like how much time needs to pass before like we say, okay, you've grown, you're not the same person that you used to be?
Because I mean, it's like, especially if like you're tweeting at 12 and then like you like 20, and then somebody's like, oh, look what you tweeted. Is this really what you like? Come on, bro. I was told I listened, didn't know any better, didn't know left from right. Like, what do you asking me for?
Damn straight.
It's gonna be a weird one. All right.
Alright.
Speaking. I don't support what he did, but like, I think a perfect example is Chris Brown. Right? Like they always bring back the Rihanna thing. It doesn't matter what
But
he
people still
does.
listen to his music.
No. But like he's been blacklisted for like a whole bunch of stuff.
All right, put it like now. Again,
I'm not saying he's innocent.
don't support what he did.
He's
Don't
definitely
say
made mistakes.
he was never in the right. But supposedly Rihanna was hitting him, and apparently he came out with black eyes and stuff like that. So when is it self-defense, and when is it attacking her for it?
No. It's not even about what happened. It's like how long are we gonna keep like reminding him of it?
It's probably never gonna go away because either A somewhat become of a joke. Like it just
which is wild. It's the internet.
Yeah, people were just like, remember that time he hit like just to make it a joke.
Yeah.
And then
even have you seen what Snapchat did?
What it?
Oh yeah, it was a while ago.
I did see something like that. I think I know what you're talking
Snapchat brought it back up like it was some type of joke, and even Rihanna had to comment on that shit. Like,
yeah, they're like, don't use
ridiculous.
Snapchat for like forever or something like that, and then they had to take it away and apologize. Oh yeah, you saw Instagram try to do a new update.
I saw it trending, but why was it?
All right, they kind of tried to do it like Tinder, where you swipe right
Nah,
and do that
good.
shit.
They
Tried to say it was a glitch. Bro, just admit you fucked up.
Yeah,
that's
we're doing maintenance. Sorry.
Yeah, they reverted it back. Come on, bro. It's not that serious, bro. It's really not that serious. But let's go into the Chris Rock, Jason Field.
I feel like no, it's not even about them. It's just like
it's more about Chris Rock.
No, it's more about should people be using the N-word? Period.
All right,
even like black people.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to know like what's your stance on it.
All right, so I say
I don't want to cut you off. City, so you go first.
Why?
Because you're not black.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, no. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't want to do.
All right. Let me go first. We're gonna
Chris.
go. It's me, Sinisa, and then so get your answers ready, Sinisa.
All
right. So, nigga.
I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
So let me put like the N-word itself. What it was used back in the day for was basically treat us like slaves. We've taken a new, own it, like made it something new basically now, like rappers and stuff. Now I'm not saying we should be using it, but basically the way we use it now, I'm trying to make it different, trying to take control of the word itself. So I can see why people say, all right, we can use it now because we're trying to take control of the word and trying to make it used like for us. Now, one of my friends, she was like, when she was at a concert, and it's like she had like a white person that was around her. And I think it was a J. Cole concert, and like he says the N-word in his music, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But then she was like, and then like I think the white girl like stops like singing at certain points when she was like, just go ahead sing. Cause I mean, it's just like you're at a concert.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't believe white people should be able to say the word, but at the same time, if they're saying it like in context, or if they're saying it to like. They're right. Like if they like, don't overuse it. Don't be like, oh, you let me say it like nigga. You just don't do that. Don't do something. Don't do something. Don't do something like that. But like it's just the word itself. Like the power with it. I think we've depleted the power with it. Except for down south when the KKK come around, trying to end your life, and then they start using it. The power is still there.
I got a couple questions.
It's just
people. Whenever like this conversation comes up, I always hear, "Oh, but we separated the word. We made another word. ER is different from GA, right?"
I mean, like people still, even black people still use ER just to
yeah,
joke
just
around.
for the meme.
Just for the joke.
But there's some people that use it like trying to hurt you. Sure. If GA is different from like ER and you made it into like a new word, why can't other people use it?
See, and again, that argument like. I really can't give you a 100% answer because it's just like we made a new word, but still the word we made it from still has the context there.
But so they're two different words.
Just like we took it from that word, because we took it from that word overall. It's just like, are you still really allowed to say it? It's kind of like basically because you could revert it back. Like I remember watching like a documentary like NWA or whatever, and a dude was talking. And then he called them niggas with attitude, right? But he put the ER on it. So, but like he didn't mean it. It's just how it came out of his mouth. Like he just said it.
Accident?
Yeah, no, this is like that's how he said it. He didn't put the A on it.
All right.
But like, and it's just weird. And like saying that white other people, even other races, like I say this, Hispanics. Some Hispanics think it's just skin color. They do not believe it's the race. Some Hispanics think skin color. We know a certain person who thinks it's just skin color. He just thinks it's skin color, and so he just like, I can say whatever at time, and nobody just checks him. And so after, like some people just don't get checked, and that's just how it works. So like, but some Hispanics, they know we're just not gonna say it. So this, for example.
All right, well,
never
he
say it.
chooses not to say it. I've given him a pass multiple times. He chosen not to say
But he
it.
would never say it. It's just some
I
people
feel
won't
like
say it.
Hispanics, all right. Elementary school, I lived in an area like it was mostly it was like split between Hispanics and blacks. A lot of them like they grew up that way, like they use the word, and like no one really checks them. But like when you go like out of your comfort zone, like you go to a new area, you gotta be careful because like some people might let you use it, some people might not. I feel like when you're like, context definitely matters because like when you're singing a song, I feel like you should be able to say it.
See,
like,
again, like,
yeah.
I see, like, again, I somewhat agree with that, but at the same time, like, don't, like,
Yeah,
if it's used, like, a bunch of times, like,
yeah, don't like go out
like,
of nowhere.
YG songs, my nigga, right? Don't keep saying it, no, so you like, I'm just saying, don't say those songs.
I feel
Maybe
like
pop it up once in a while, you know?
it's
if,
okay,
if you're bold and you're with the right friends, I feel like
you
that.
shouldn't go out of your way when you don't need to say it just to say it. Like some people just say, oh, they just say it because all right, I can say it, and I know how people feel about it. I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't know. I feel like it's weird because like there's no other word. Is there another word like the N word?
Not.
Other racial
I mean,
slurs.
there's-
There's racial slurs, but like there's no the controversy behind it though.
Not exactly. Cause like there's other racial slurs for other like races or whatever, but no other race has taken a certain word, made it their own, and then like the word itself can't be used basically like that. So
I find that kind of weird though. Like how do you decide like all right, only my people can use this word?
like all right, it's just like an unspoken rule basically. That's how it works.
I don't know. It's a weird scenario.
Overall word, bro. This is crazy.
So speak, man.
Like I got nothing to say personally. I don't use it because I try to be respectful of African American descendants, and but like I don't know what to say about the word. Like it's not my position. I just feel like so many different people have different opinions on it. There's no real like rule or like set rule on how to use it.
All right, well, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like people like Sinisa, they know how much the word, like they know like the strength behind the word. So like they choose not to say it. One to be respectful, and one is like, why use it though?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like why use it? I feel like I don't want to say that you should be able. I don't know. I feel kind of weird just saying that. Oh, you can't say this. Why? I don't know. Just don't say it.
Like I'm put it truthfully, as time like it's somewhat become more part of my vocabulary, and like some people are like, oh, all right, all black people should just stop using it. That's just not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
You can try.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
I feel like it's kind of like, oh, if we can't say it, you shouldn't say it either. It's a bad word overall. I feel like no one should be saying it.
But it's just like it's because just the power behind the original word that it had, but we're just trying to make it into a new word and take it away. That basically we're trying to exclude other people from using it, so it just be our word, so there'll be no power to it. And I think people are trying to say if other people use it, then they're gonna start using it with power or whatever. When some of them may still try to, some of them just not. I mean, it's just how people see it. I say, and then again, like Hispanics, like some of them they say it, some of them don't. It's just how like it works around. But like white people usually they just don't say it. And like since I've been to my school, like I don't really use it that much. Well, I don't use it that much in public. Like if I'm in a room, sure, I'm talking to somebody on the phone, yeah, I might use it, But like if I'm out, like I don't use it because I say if I don't use it, I don't give them the use to use it. Also, like it's just like, oh, Chris said it, so I can. No, I never, I never give you the like. It's because I say it sometimes, don't mean you can say it like that or something like that. And I've heard people like I was sitting like for my first party to go to, I'm sitting like on the side of the sidewalk or something like that, waiting for like the shuttle to show up. I heard it was three kids, 3 white kids. They were walking by, and they said nigger, and someone heard it, yeah, nigger. Like I heard and I heard it like faintly. I'm like maybe he didn't say it, but then he said something after it.
He said it twice.
Then he said something after it that made me figure out he did say that, and they were just walking by, and I'm just like, I mean, it's just like stuff like that. I don't want to hear it. It's just like that's
overall the answer is like, all right, freedom of speech but you're also free to the consequences. You can say whatever you want, but like you can't tell people how to react. Like what's gonna happen to you, you brought on yourself, based on your actions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
All right. You guys want to wrap up or
Yeah, I
got
think
another?
wrap
That's it.
it up then, son.
All right, wrap it up.
And it's been an hour and 30.
Hour and 30.
Yeah.
God damn.
Damn. How do you wrap some shit up?
Thanks for listening, guys. For episode 0, episode 1,
Episode 0.
We're gonna go
It's
episode
definitely-
0.
We don't really have an outro.
Yeah, we just kind of
we ain't got no music yet. I remember. What's the email?
Put it up here. Don't.
You put it up there?
I'll put
Alright.
it right there. Yeah, right there.
So email right there. That's where you send your life advice to. I'll probably know your name based off
And
your email, but I'm not gonna mention your name. But as I'm reading it, or
we
Cindy.
can get like topics from the
Oh yeah,
from
if
the
y'all
viewers.
want some topics.
or like stories like HBCU confessions.
Yeah. If you haven't followed that Twitter page on Twitter, some of the funny shit
Yeah,
I've ever
bleep
seen.
that out so like they think it's our idea.
But that's a funny page on Twitter. But overall, we're done here. Hope you enjoyed the first
I
podcast.
hope you didn't enjoy. Don't come back.
Please come back.
Damn,
He's
bro, you sound
lying.
depressing.
But again, email. Hey, do we have a Twitter page yet?
No, we don't.
We should probably get a Twitter page.
Okay,
We'll
get
get
that.
one. And
Hey,
we'll-
bro, I'll
when
get one.
we
It's
get
up
a
here.
when we get a
Alright,
graphic,
alright.
when we get
Yeah.
a graphic for it, we'll
in the description.
yeah, link in the description to all that stuff.
Shit, what else do we need? Shout out my mother. Gave birth to me. Anyway,
Damn.
shout out.
I'm not getting a shout out.
Damn.
You see, you got like a SoundCloud.
I give shout
A
outs.
sound?
Do you have a SoundCloud?
Me, nah. I
You don't have a SoundCloud?
Well,
We
no.
might be on
No,
SoundCloud.
we got the podcast
shout
SoundCloud.
out your YouTube.
Yeah, go check that shit out real
Yeah,
quick. I
so-
don't post nothing, but yeah, go ahead. I want to get to 1 million subscribers with oh shit, it just stopped recording.
All right, well,
I guess that's a
it.
wrap. That's a
Alright, we
wrap.
out.